Now, fortunately, I was able to find a quest guide, and I hope it's up to date, because I saw some conflicting information online about how to start her quests.
Still here.
After waiting a week and having a certain reputation with her, then you get the ability to continue her main questline, given that you've had the previous conversation with her about her past, learning about her travels through the ages. There's also another quest that I want to do, which is supposed to be a smaller, a kind of more fun quest, and if nothing else, it should help to raise my reputation with her, because I think I need that for a little bit later on anyway. I have some questions for you.
Then speak your mind, and I shall do the same, for here lies the last sanctuary of hopes and dreams.
Is your composed nature just a facade?
No. I have put on this act for so long that it has now become a part of me. It may have started with but a desire to never make the world without the promise of a new day to come, but now I don't think I can stave off this aspect of my personality for too long. In a way, this is good for both the world and myself, for it serves as another layer of perspective that I use to filter my actions, and ensures that I am less likely to act rashly.
Well, you know what'll change that? A drink.
Let's keep moving.
Yes, let's move right to the inn.
What is war but a way of life? A fire that starts in the heart and spreads to the hand that wields the sword.
You're always so composed. Why not relax and have a drink?
I should, but I dare not, for fear that tomorrow may never come.
I think you should
What is
continue with your performances.
today but yesterday's tomorrow? Surely one drink won't bring doom upon the world.
Very well.
I think
Just
you
this
played
once we shall
beautifully.
act like any other
It would be
mortal.
a shame if you stopped.
How do you feel?
All right, Wilhelm.
I feel
I
fine.
suppose it's the
Not
least
drunk
I
at
can do
all.
for you.
Perhaps another one might do the trick.
I've already had 3. Let's see if you can best that.
Very well, I'll try my best. This is fun. I don't know why we don't do this more often.
I mean, we can. See? Now you're getting it.
I'm actually starting to enjoy myself. Innkeeper, another round, please.
Yes, another round.
I feel kind of woozy. Wait, is there some kind of spell for this? What's going on? When did you manage to split yourself in 3?
I've always been triplets. Uh-oh.
Not so close.
Not so close? What do you mean, not so close? What are we doing here?
I fear the fires of old once again roam the skies.
What did you do?
Oh, I guess I must have tried to teleport us back to High Hrothgar before I accidentally returned the entire tavern to light. But the spell misfired and sent us here instead.
Really? Well, at least you sound a little better.
Indeed. The effects of drink obviously don't last as long as they should on me, but we still have to find a way out of our current predicament.
Why don't you just try, teleporting us out of this foul place?
I could, but this time I might send us into the Stygian Void instead. It's your call, though. Are you willing to take that risk?
Yeah, I hear it's lovely this time of year.
Then let me summon my magic once more.
Nothing's happening.
Sorry. I'm having a hard time sensing the right tonal skeins in the weave of the world. Ah, there we go. I think I've got it this time. Let's be off then.
Fingers crossed. Uh-oh. Just before we even teleport, just escape the cabin, or escape the creatures. I hear creatures. Oh, yep, here's a giant.
You know not the depths of your own folly.
Oh, wait, hold on. I want to see her attack. Let's see what she can do. I want to see how strong she is. She has bats surrounding her? Oh. You know, I don't know the last time I ever saw a giant get knocked into the air. Usually it's the other way around. Usually they knock people down. Damn.
Yes?
Okay, I can talk to her in here, though. You messed up again!
I'm really sorry. I thought I had it this time. And this is why you and I can never live a normal life. For one misplaced word or thought could be enough to destroy those around us that we hold most dear.
I doubt that.
Really? Just look at the mess we're in right now. If I had been just a little more drunk, we would be having this conversation in Cold Harbor right now.
That sounds fun. At any rate, do you think you can take us home without issue this time?
Yes, I promise you. I've got it this time. Really. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I'll give you one more chance.
Excellent. Hearken to the throat of all. Hold your peace and guide the hearts of dawn and fire to a place of pallid snow.
You don't usually say that when you cast the spell. I was just thinking that too.
I just wanted to sound a little more dramatic this time.
Ah. Oh, yep,
Not
we're
so
definitely
close.
back.
So, what now?
We're definitely home. Looks like you managed to do it in the end. Wait, did it? Oh my god. I think Shadowmere's here with us. That's new.
Yes, another title to add to my collection. Aurlyn Roadwalker, the sorceress who managed to transport herself and her dearest companion safely back home. It sounds quite nice, don't you think? And this time I didn't even need to fight off Molag Bal, travel through time, or absorb anyone's mind to earn my newest title.
Sounds nice. I should call you that from now on.
Indeed. In fact, I won't mind if you do, seeing as this was the most fun I've had in a long while. Maybe we should do this more often then, even if the risk of doing something we might regret is rather high.
Oh. Heavenly Cluster.
The winds of discord
Added.
sow the seeds of redemption.
Is that a spell? Is that an item? Oh, it's a book. Heavenly Cluster by Aurlyn Dawnstone. The skies parted and have saw fit to gift you with rewards to assist you on your journey with Aurlyn. Okay. There was no second page, though. Oh, and now it's gone. Wait, oh, here we go. Oh my god, Celestial Radiance, Solar Zenith, Daybreak, Dawn Aura, Twilight Orb, Shining Fractal. Oh my god, yeah. Starlit Barrier. Alright. Lot of new spells then. Good to know.
What might you need?
Well, now that we had some fun and had some drinks, do you remember anything from your ancient past?
Not distinctly, although sometimes I recall dim visions, like from a half-remembered dream. Dark figures in the dim light before dawn, whispering, chanting. I see a dark shape rising to dominate the horizon, while a sense of overarching order, stability fills my soul. Like the very bones of the earth were being made solid here, and yet something was wrong.
What was wrong?
A clarion call, shadows swooping overhead, harsh cries, dissonant voices, flashes of light, and finally, darkness. Then I wake, and I sense something was still left undone, like I failed before my life even began.
There must be some way to find out.
Perhaps. I still have the Elder Scroll, seized from Morrowind. If it could be deciphered, then I might know who I really was.
And who could read such a thing? Which is funny because I should be aware of the Moth Priest because I did finish Dawnguard and everything.
I've heard of a moth priest at the College of Winterhold who might be able to help. Come, let's get this scroll to him as fast as we can.
Oh, Elder Scroll Tower added. And that's the thing, there's a lot of emphasis on Aurlyn's character with the towers, which I've always considered to be one of the more interesting parts of, I guess you could say, the deeper Elder Scrolls lore. The idea that these towers are great, immensely powerful, metaphysical constructs that help to hold our world together. So for those who aren't aware, Crystal Tower in Somerset was one, which has been destroyed. The White Gold Tower was a man-made tower, and I think is said to be deactivated. Snowthroat is Skyrim's tower. We don't know the specifics of it other than that it is the Throat of the World. We don't know if it is still an active tower or not. Greensap, which she mentioned earlier, Elden Root in Valenwood, said to no longer be active. The one that she told us about with the Turtle City, which I don't believe is in canon, and I think they might have just made that for the sake of the mod. Dureni Tower in High Rock, also known as Adamantine Tower, the oldest structure in all of the world, and so on and so forth. Alright, off to the College of Winterhold. I would like to see how much they discuss the towers, because it's not really something that the Dragonborn would know about, so I would love to hear her maybe discuss the specifics of the towers, the theories about the towers and their metaphysics a little bit later on. But for her quest at the inn, I believe you have to wait 3 days or have her traveling with you for 3 days before that activates. For this quest, her first main quest, you have to have her with you for over a week. And then there's also the reputation requirements, but I don't know if there's any way to really check your reputation with her, but I do believe that because I kind of went over all the main story beats with her, and I said, oh, I defeated Alduin, I did this. I think those things did raise my reputation with her enough. Which I see a lot of mods, or rather I feel like several mods that I've been looking at lately do require you to have a companion with you for the main quest line in order to trigger some of their stuff, but I really, really like that. You can install her at any point, and it seems to be fine, and you don't lose out on any content for doing so. Oh.
Greetings. How can this elderly scholar be of assistance?
I love your dagger, I just would like to say that much. Could you decipher this Elder Scroll for us?
You have one here? Oh, extraordinary. Yes, I believe I can. Such a rare opportunity. I would be more than happy to read it for you.
You're a little loud. I thought there was a whole procedure for this. I had to get bark for another dude. Are you ready to begin the reading?
Ah, yes. Give me a moment. I see a great expanse of frozen white, far to the north. A land of perpetual winter which has long been forsaken. Amidst the storm of chaos where the icy tower waits, the Dawnstone and the fiery hunter shall contend with sundered memory, their roles reversed. Time and space shall be split asunder.
Oh?
The last bastion of order shall crumble, and the hearts of dawn and fire shall finally find peace. I must rest now. This reading has taken a heavy toll upon me.
Oh, alright. The very end of his recording where it says safe journeys, it almost sounded like feedback. Well, the subtitle said safe journeys, and I just heard feedback.
Most of his answers are rather cryptic, but one part does make sense. The forsaken land of perpetual winter, far to the north. That can only be Atmora, the ancient homeland of the Nords. I'm sure I've been there before, done something of great importance there.
Casually been to Atmora?
I have a feeling the answers we seek are just out of reach.
How are we going to get to Atmora?
If we can find a ship stout and sturdy enough, then I'm sure I can remember enough to sail back to Atmora.
Oh god. Where are we gonna find a ship willing to take us, or willing to let us take it?
Good question. The East Empire Company is the preeminent shipping company in Skyrim.
This is true.
I'm sure we can purchase a ship and enough supplies for a long journey from them. Or privateer one for our cause if necessary.
Really?
Let's head on over to Solitude and see what we can find.
Really? You're willing to be a pirate? I like this. I'm ready to be a pirate, and you shall be my first mate, Aurlyn Dawnstone. So we have two options. We can either obtain passage, or... well, we can obtain passage through more legitimate means, or I could just steal the dainty load. Which, I'm pretty sure we did
I
kill...
find your hand in my pocket.
Oh,
I'm
God.
going to cut it off.
Pretty sure we already
Try to be
killed
careful.
the crew. So I suppose that would be a fair option then. Let's just buy the ship. I want to see what it will cost me. I want to see what it's going to set me back.
Good business for the East Empire Company means all the more gold for the Empire.
I'm looking to purchase a ship.
All right.
Oh! Okay, that was easy. 5,000 gold.
I've got weapons for giving and armor for getting.
I own homes that are significantly more expensive.
So, what now?
I've secured a ship for our journey. He didn't even tell me where it was.
Excellent. Are we ready to depart? Remember, we won't be returning until we discover the truth behind my long-lost past.
I'm ready. Let's go.
So be it. Let us see what fate has in store for us. Try to be careful.
I know, right? It's, oh. Wait, can I see our actual ship from here? Well, yeah, we wouldn't dock our ship itself at Atmora. That would be dumb.
Time flows relentlessly onward. A river that changes all that ever was.
Can you imagine if I just said, hey, we should part ways?
Forever light the fires of hope and joy.
That'd be kind of funny. We've reached Atmora. Before braving the frozen wastes, I should speak to Aurlyn and see if she can provide some more information on this once lost continent.
Still here.
Yeah, there's nothing here. I'm
Let us journey ever onward.
gonna reload the save, and I'm gonna hope that it does pop something up, because there was nothing in her dialogue at all. I went through the different questions and everything, and I didn't see anything. I made a save
The songs
right
of the
before...
dead
oh,
are the
God.
lamentations of the living.
You're very close. I made a save right before we came here, just in case it didn't work again. And yeah, there's nothing here. But checking the mod page and the quest guide, it does say speak to her immediately, because you need to speak with her before you move on.
How can I be of assistance?
Yeah, I've reloaded about maybe 4 or 5 times now.
Forever light the fires of hope and joy.
Loading the save in Solitude, talking to her, coming here, and still nothing.
This world is like a story, a tale that never ends.
When you speak to her, she's supposed to immediately jump into something about Atmora rather than her regular conversation menu.
Time and tide heed our call.
So what I'll try doing, I'm not sure if it'll make any difference at all. I'm going to make a save here. I'll reload that. I can also always restart the game and see if that does anything. Otherwise, we might just have to rely on console commands.
Can I help you? Let us journey ever onward.
I'm going to try waiting a couple hours, see if that makes any difference.
Dragonborn,
Damn.
what do you need?
I was hoping that because you moved, you would, have fixed yourself or whatever. I already did try disabling her, re-enabling her. That didn't do anything.
The winds of discord sow the seeds of redemption.
Alright, let's quit out, relaunch. I'll try from Solitude on relaunching the game. And then I'll also try here again after relaunching the game, if that doesn't work. But I'll see you guys in a minute, I guess. Still no luck even trying to do those reloads and everything. I still haven't done anything with console commands yet. I'm gonna give the Dainty Sload a try.
Warning you, back
Walk
off.
into the city of
I
free men.
don't think it should make any difference, but in case it does. So let's clear the ship out, claim it for ourselves, and then speak to her and see if we can do anything.
Still here.
Oh, wait. I didn't see this line before. Maybe this is why. What do you think about the rest of the prophecy?
The icy tower seems related to the other towers of Tamriel, ancient structures that stabilise reality and can change the world at a moment's notice. The Dawnstone would presumably be a focal point for the ethereal energies of the icy tower. The tower's stone. If the stone is removed or destroyed, the tower is considered deactivated.
Wait. Am I not supposed to know that your name is Dawnstone yet? Because it was on the mod page, so I just assumed he was talking about you when he said Dawnstone. Alright, cleared out the Dainty Sload.
Dragonborn, what do you need?
I cleared it out,
Darkness part before us.
but still nothing. It's pointing right here. Unless there's something else I have to interact with on the ship? The only thing is, I didn't have that conversation topic with her before about the rest of the prophecy, so I'm hoping that might be what I need to trigger the next stage of the quest. Now I'm trying to figure out what to do here. The thing I'll say, and I realize that I'm still pretty early on in the mod, but I do already feel like I'm fighting with the mod a little bit to make progress. I had to look up a guide to figure out how to start her quests. Now we're trying out all these different methods to even progress her first main quest. So I'm not necessarily off to a great start right now. Here's what I'm thinking though. Because we had that additional dialogue with her pertaining to the prophecy, maybe that is all we needed. I can't get the Dainty Sload for whatever reason, so
I don't have time for anyone too lazy or cowardly to make their own way in this world.
now let's purchase the ship. Maybe this is all we needed to do.
All right.
Maybe it was because I was missing that line of dialogue with her.
Yes? Excellent. Are we ready to depart? Remember, we won't be returning until we discover the truth behind my long-lost past.
My fingers are crossed.
So be it. Let us see what fate has in store for us.
Hopefully moving the quest along. Let that be my fate.
Oh, what is it?
No, it didn't work! Oh!
All right then.
Alright, well I tried. Alright. Console commands it is. So here's the thing. We are, unfortunately, missing her interaction here.
This world is like a story, a tale that never ends.
But I didn't see anything else that would really give us that one set of dialogue when we're here. And I'm hoping that this is fine. If it does break something else, I do have a previous save we can revert to still.
I remember a little. I think we came here to perform some great magical feat, one matched only by a few others ever since. It seemed to be important to the very fate of this land, and yet that is all I can recall.
Okay.
All right then.
So now we have to reach the summit. We must brave the glacial caves and ruins of Atmora to reach the summit of Glacial, one of the towers in Nirn, which by now I strongly suspect Aurlyn holds an intimate connection to. Hopefully we can discover some tangible answers soon. I also know that I'm not the only person who had a bug here, that I had an issue here, because other people did say they just had to keep reloading again and again to get it to work. But at this point, I've tried reloading several times. I've tried disabling her, re-enabling her.
So, what now? Time and tide heed our call.
Like, I suppose in theory I could just sit here and continue to load, reload, save, load a save until it works, but who knows how long that it's gonna take. If in the more than 5 times that I did it already, probably 8 times at this point that I've tried it already, it hasn't worked. Yes, I could keep trying, but at a certain point, you just gotta move on with your life. What I will say is I really like the design of the dungeon so far, with Atmora having faced its own cataclysm, its own destruction and everything. They did a really good job of making this cave really feel like it's been completely destroyed. Like, Atmora has been this desolate, destroyed ruin, this uninhabitable ruin, except for maybe, you know, frost trolls and ice wraiths and stuff like that. I will say I saw a lot of comments online saying that she's really overpowered, and I'm guessing that was patched. I'm guessing that was fixed because she has not been able to kill a couple Draugr Deathlords. So I'm guessing they did nerf her then, otherwise they would all be dead. But no, I pretty much had to kill everyone on my own. Just like that. Oh. Well, I see a word wall.
Sing for me.
I also see a lot more Draugr, so let me contend with them real quick. A word wall, but no words. If anything, that's a nice attention to detail. It's better to have the word wall blank than have it have all the inscriptions on it, all the words of power carved into it, but not be interactive at all. Oh, I think we're nearly there. I think we did make it. Oh? Aurlyn, you're with me, right? Okay, yeah, you are. Hello?
So, you've returned to claim the land that was never yours.
What do you mean?
Of course. You remember nothing of that night. Nothing of the night where a renegade group of Ardmore mages sought to invade the heartlands of man using magic that mocked the very gods.
Then that would mean my ship built the icy tower.
Indeed. You and 36 other mages raised Glacial with your foul powers under cover of darkness.
With voices joined, we channeled the sun's light until Glacial shone from within. Then, with the final rays of dusk, I stepped up to the centred day and opened a void between the stars, where night shone as day. From this void, I coaxed a single spark of light and merged it within myself. Thus, I became the Dawnstone, the Stone of Glacial.
Okay, see? There you go.
Yet we were watching and waiting, and attacked before you could complete your profane ritual.
And doomed Atmora to a long, slow death. You don't understand, do you? By themselves, the towers are nothing more than agents of stasis, keeping the world the same. Only through each tower's stone could they be directed, used to bring about a new dawn free of ice and snow.
And a new dawn to the newest colony of Aldmeris. Invaders or colonists, it matters not. You came to subjugate us all the same. Now you will die.
Imagine you waited all this time, just stood here in this temple, at the summit, for thousands of years, just waiting for her to return. What a bleak existence that must be. Assuming,
Try to be careful.
assuming that this
This is your final
cultist
response.
is someone who's been alive that long and not just like the child of the other cultists. Because it could go either way, I feel. Also, there's a dragon above. We have more Draugr Deathlords than I know what to do with, so give me a second. You know what? If there's something I can do to make Aurlyn overpowered, I will take it.
You sealed your own fate.
Well, we defeated the conduit, but we still have a couple enemies left, so we're not ready yet. Am I not going to absorb the dragon soul? Okay, I am. Just wanted to make sure. I would also like to find the body of the conduit because he seemed interesting. Wait. Oh, there's someone behind us. Watch out. Is that another conduit? What are you doing?
Don't you see?
Oh, okay.
We are one and the same. Two halves of the Dawnstone, sundered into memory and personality. One soul, two bodies.
No, it can't be.
It can't?
I struck you down myself during your ritual, when your soul was still wandering ethereous. You did not die, and instead your memories became undone. Suddenly, I knew how to destroy your tower, and yet it would not obey.
Memory has no will, no desire to change. It can only be a grim chronicler, silent throughout the ages. And just as a key can never desire to lock a door, the other stones never possess the spark of sentience. If what you say is true, then I claim my right as a conduit of Aetherius. I act as the will of the Dawnstone and undo the Tower of Glacial.
Oh. You're just gonna leave? Oh, look at that! It cleared up!
At last, I have closure. No more sleepless nights, wandering.
But,
Try to be careful.
we...
It's finally over, yet my path is far from complete. Perhaps my true destiny has never been to wander forevermore, but rather walk beside you and shape Tamriel at your side. Breathe and focus, Dragonborn. The future awaits us.
I'm going to reload real quick, because I have a feeling that I wasn't supposed to talk to her until we teleported, and that's why it cut off that conversation and we just accidentally skipped it, so...
Darkness part before us.
Let me redo that fight real quick. I don't know if it's going to cause any issues, but I can take their mask and their sword. You know what? Why not? I'm going to take it. They disappear because they're going to respawn. We'll see what happens. If I have to redo this again, that's okay.
I act as the will of the Dawnstone and undo the Tower of Glacial.
Which I still have so many questions. Like, why are they just walking off and not saying anything?
Try to be careful.
Okay, let's talk.
At last. Not so close.
Did you see that? Once again, she cut off her own conversation.
It's finally over, yet my path is far from complete. Perhaps my true destiny has never been to wander forevermore, but rather walk beside you and shape Tamriel at your side. Breathe and focus, Dragonborn. The future awaits us.
Let's head back to Skyrim. Yeah, the sequencing's just kind of, or at least for that quest, it was a little...
The songs of the dead are the lamentations of the living.
It was just a little all over the place. But hey, we completed it, and hopefully it'll be smooth sailing from here.